Hello again. As I have said earlier on in my previous video on ovulation, in that video we discussed about what is ovulation and the process that ovulation is a process that occurred in every woman. However, some women don't even ovulate, and this process is called annual ovulation. That means they don't ovulate at all. I'm not talking about that today. That will be another topic for another day. But my previous video, I talk about ovulation, the process of ovulation, the hormones, and how your body is being prepared in readiness to carry baby or babies, as it were. For the nine months. However, when nothing happens, when there is no sperm from any man coming to fertilize those eggs, then what we call menstruation or monthly period will occur. So today I'm going to be talking about some questions that people ask about ovulation, fertile period, and menstruation. These are questions because it's so complex and so confusing. So people are not sure of what they are doing or how to go about it. So some questions I will discuss that and I will answer the question. Many wants to know whether it's possible to ovulate without menstruation. That's a question, or menstruates without ovulation. There's no way a woman will menstruate without ovulation. It's either you don't notice or you don't observe the body changes, and that's why you think you are not ovulating. However, you are menstruating. A woman that does not ovulate, which are called annual ovulation, will not be able to menstruate, and they will not be able to be pregnant. However, miracle happens every day. So these are some of the questions I am going to be asking. I'll be talking about and I'll be responding to our question. Some women, they say women don't ovulate on the 14th day after their period starts. Unfortunately, it depends. That's why I said in my previous video is between 12 to 16 days, and that's why you have to work it out, because for a woman that it's only 24 to 36 hours, whereas for men the sperm can still stay in your body after sexual intercourse for 3 days thereabouts before it dies. So some women don't they say, oh, ovulation is only between 14 days after their period starts. Unfortunately, this is a myth. That is, it's just people's belief and idea. Medically, it depends on your cycle. That's when your ovulation will come. And the professionals have this discussion and things to tell us that the day of ovulation differs from woman to woman. It differs. We are not wired the same. Depends on your cycle. Some cycle, they are 21 days. Some are 28 days. Some are 32 days. Some people have a longer period. These are the kind of women you see that their menstruation is like every other month, because the period that they will ovulate is longer. So they will menstruate in January, as we are in January now. They will not menstruate in February until sometimes in March. Not because nothing is wrong with them. It's just because they have a prolonged menstrual cycle. Monthly, their ovulation period. So so it differs from women to women, or woman to woman, and even sometimes it can be from month to month, depending on the hormonal changes in your body, because we are wired with hormones and hormones working inside of us. So the 14-day thinking appears to come from either taking the average of when all women, so it's an average of all women, all of us, we ovulate. And it doesn't, which is about average of 28 days. But not every woman has 28 days cycle ovulation. Okay, and then so we have to look at it, that what is your cycle? Are you 28 days? Are you 14 days? Are you 21 days or more or longer? Okay, then so you have to work out your cycle. You need to know your cycle before you begin to work out your ovulation. So your own might not be 14 days. And that's why we put it the average of 12 to 16 days. Yours might be 16 days, yours might be less than might be 12 days. Okay. Another question is, some people say during ovulation, how many days am I really fertile? This is what we call the fertile window. This is where the fertile window comes that I mentioned in my previous video. So during this period, during the time of ovulation, an egg is available in your body. Like I said, so you need to watch my previous video before you will even understand more this video. If you are starting from this video, I will suggest you watch my #1 video on ovulation. So it takes about 12 to 24 hours. The eggs will stay in your body. But since sperm can live in the body 3 to 5 days, so if you have sex, say before your ovulation, say your ovulation is tomorrow and you have sex 2 days ago, the sperm is still in your body for 3 to 5 days. So you have that chances of becoming pregnant even at that. Okay? And so you have to know your ovulation still. You still need to understand your ovulation. And some people try to work it out and have sex even a day or 2 days before their ovulation, because the male sperm is still in your body and can last 3 to 5 days. But some people, they work out either they want to have boys or girls, and that's another topic for another day. I'm not going to dwell on that today, because you can work it out by the time you have sex and your ovulation period. So like I said, 3 to 5 days, and then the egg is available for 1 day. So your most fertile window, your most fertile time is considered to be about 5 to 7 days. So the most fertile period starts from 2 days before ovulation and 1 day after ovulation. So that's where I'm coming from, that your fertile window, 2 days before your ovulation. So you might want to have sex if you really know your ovulation. If you have calculated your menstrual cycle and you know your ovulation, and your ovulation is consistent. Some women, their period, their menses is always on a particular date of every month. That is consistent. They have chances of their ovulation being consistent as well. So with these women, 2 days before your ovulation, if you have sex, the sperm is still ready in your body, and 1 day after your ovulation will help you to become pregnant. As many that are trusting God for the fruits of the womb, the Lord will make it happen for you in the name of Jesus. Some other women will ask question, during my period, can I ovulate during my period? Do you know it's possible? It is possible, because if you have a very short menstrual cycle, you have a chances of ovulating during your period. And some women will have to have sex during their period sometimes to allow them to become pregnant. So some women have irregular cycles. Even there are irregular cycles. So that's another thing that they have to target and work out when they are ovulating. So when you have irregular cycles, it's difficult to catch up with when you are actually ovulating. And these women can have the odd occurrence in between their period that they will be ovulating. Does that make sense? So in this case, there is chances that when you have sex during your period, you can be pregnant. So still, the chance of ovulating during a period is unlikely, but you cannot rule it out. It's unlikely, but you can't rule it out. But note that because sperm can live 3 to 5 days, if you have sex in between, before your period or before your ovulation, it can happen because of the longer lifespan of men sperm. So I will stop now, and I will go in my next videos or videos to come. I will still be talking about more questions. So we've discussed 3 points today. Why some women ask, they will ask, is it always 14 days? That's every woman ovulates. That's one. Another one is, how do I know how many days is my fertile days? And I talk about the fertile windows. And some people say, can I ovulate during my period? So that's another point we discussed today. Till I go into the next video, I say thank you for watching. Thank you very much. I will say please, 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 please subscribe to my channel, and please like my videos. Thank you very much. God bless. Bye.